Here we go. Hey, it's Tony here at Smart Toyota. Today's vehicle video, this brand new 2021 Toyota Venza XLE trim. So this is going to be your entry-level Venza. Comes standard with these 18-inch cast aluminum wheels with the gray painted metallic finish on the inside. Look awesome on this vehicle. Now Venza is a hybrid and it is all-wheel drive. It's the only way you can get it, and it's probably the only way I'd want it. 39 miles to the gallon out of this SUV, and the hybrid synergy system, it really helps accomplish that. So your outside mirrors are painted color to match with the LED turn signals. They do collapse. They're also power retractable, and they also have puddle lights that shine down from underneath at night so you don't step in a puddle. Color to match outside door handles. This is Ruby Flare Pearl. That's an extra charge color of $425, but it really looks nice on here. Love the chrome trim. I'll probably remind you multiple times in this video, this is a base model, and the level of equipment and style to this base model is amazing. We've got the lower rocker panel moldings, the oversized moldings to protect the lower rocker panels, four-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock brakes, traction control, all-wheel drive. That's an electronic all-wheel drive system. Color to match shark fin antenna up top, piano black rear spoiler, an LED third brake light, privacy glass, rear window defrost, rear washer wiper, standard. LED tail lights, LED turn signals, LED backup lights. Really a good looking rig. Dual exhaust system. It's a 4-cylinder, so those are just dual exhaust tips. I'm sorry, it's not a full muffler system, but it sure looks nice on there. Hybrid badging, power liftgate, chrome Venza badging, chrome hybrid badging. Just a really nice style that they did on the new Venza. It's built on the same platform as the RAV4. Smoother ride, more of a refined, sophisticated look versus the rugged look of the RAV4. All-season radial tires. With that all-wheel drive, this vehicle will go through the snow just fine. The low-profile LED headlights, LED turn signals. Love the brushed or the chrome on the front grille. Also like this acrylic style grille. It's kind of a 3D grille. Now there really isn't much difference on the front of an LE compared to the XLE or the Limited. The only difference is on the Limited XLE, this would be chrome. This little piece of trim would be chrome. But other than that, and the wheels, you really can't tell the difference. Now we do have dynamic radar cruise control. The sensor for that's behind here. And we have the full suite of the safety sense package. So there's a sensor box right by that white tag there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got lane departure, pedestrian detection, pre-collision, roadside identification. Just a really great safety system, of course ABS and such. But that's your 2021 Venza LE. Let's go ahead and jump inside and discover all the standard features. Frankly, I think you'll be surprised. Okay, jumping into the driver's side, let's stop here on the doorway real quick. I want to show you a couple of great features on the doors. So they have soft tech fabric on the doors with contrast stitching, a two-tone light gray and a medium gray with charcoal finish down below. Piano black trim here, brushed aluminum door handle, backlit auto up and down one-touch windows, power door locks and power mirrors. And then we also have power retractable mirrors on the LE edition. So the outside mirrors can be set up to automatically fold in when you put the Venza into park. It's a great feature, even on an entry-level vehicle. I'm surprised. Bottle holders on all 4 doors, speakers on all 4 doors, and puddle lights down here on the driver's door and the front passenger door to light up the ground when you get in so you don't step in a puddle or you're opening your door up. We do have a full power driver's seat on the LE with power lumbar support. The seats themselves are fabric, so this is the only one that has the cloth seats. Otherwise, you upgrade to the LE or XLE, and it's the Softtech or the vinyl seats. I actually like the cloth seats better. Adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts right here, side curtain airbags, and side airbags built into the seats down here. So the airbags actually move with you as you move the seat forward and backwards for different height or different leg room. Dimmer switch for your dash lights, automatic high beams, traction control on and off, and a power liftgate standard on the LE edition. And then LE also has a standard power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, which is really unique. I've never seen that on an entry-level vehicle. In fact, in the Toyota lineups, you usually only get that on top of the line Toyotas. Gas door release and hood release is right here. Up on your dashboard, you have 4 vents with on and off switches. I really like the brushed aluminum trim that they did here, and that's on all 4 vents, and down your center console ties in real nice with those brushed aluminum door handles. So let's go ahead and dive in and check out the interior. Okay, behind the wheel, the steering wheel on the LE edition is leather wrapped. It's not heated, but it is a very comfortable steering wheel with that telescoping, power telescoping feature is awesome for this steering wheel as well. Of course, the driver's side airbag, more of that brushed aluminum style trim on the steering wheel. On this side, we've got our fingertip controls for our cruise control. This Venza does have the full safety sense package, so you've got your dynamic radar cruise control right here, on and off, lane departure on and off. You can change your radio stations right here. And then over on this side, we've got our fingertip controls for the information center, which is right up here. We'll check that out in just a second. And then we also have Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone and voice activation right here on the steering wheel. Up on this side are the controls for our headlights. We do have automatic headlights as well as the automatic high beams. And then over on this side, we've got the front washer wipers and also rear intermittent wipers as well on the stalk there. Let's go ahead and we'll start it up and see what it looks like when we wake it up in the morning. Now, we do have the smart keyless entry system, so you're going to get the push button start and the remote key fob, and that's going to also have your power liftgate switch on there as well. So foot on the brake, push the button in. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it starts up, but bear in mind the engine did not start because it is the hybrid. It'll automatically start the gasoline engine if it needs that additional power from there. So for right now, no engine. On the left-hand side is our electric charging system, so we know where we're at. We've got our engine temperature gauge, then the information center, and on this side we've got the speedometer and the fuel gauge. Now take a quick look at our information center there. Using this control right here, we can go ahead and toggle through. So we've got a digital odometer, we've got outside temperature, clock, lane departure detection, and then we can go through here and set up, there's our sound system settings, our trip information, and then this is where we can change through our pre-collision, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and road sign identification. So this, even though it's the LE, it still has the full safety sense package on there, which is a great safety system, and it's standard on this entry-level version. Take a look at our center stack. So because it's a hybrid, we do have the electric motor and the energy monitoring system. We do not have navigation, but you can install an app on your smartphone for that. And then when we get over to the audio system, we have Sirius satellite radio, we have Android Auto, Alexa CarPlay, and Alexa and Apple CarPlay standard. So it's not the top of the line sound system, but it does have 6 speakers and it sounds pretty nice. So give it a try before you opt out on this particular model. Now on the LE edition, the heating and air conditioning is the traditional dials to dial things up, which is standard on LE and also standard on XLE. And then on the XLE with the upgrade package, you can get the virtual switches. I personally prefer these, and they're very tactile, so you can set up front driver and front passenger. We also have front wheel or front window defrost, rear window defrost, and this also turns on the heated outside mirrors. So these mirrors will de-ice when you tap on the rear window defrost. Now here's a interesting feature that they include on the LE. Down here is actually wireless charging, so you can drop your cell phone down there. It's not an extra charge. Even on the LE you do get wireless charging, but there are some USB ports up under here as well. If I can open this up. So you've got 2 USB ports and a 3.5 millimeter jack to plug in your iPhone or your MP3 player or what have you. We also have push button electric parking brake. Here's our EV mode, our drive modes for sport, normal, and eco. We do have a CVT automatic transmission with a leather shifter, and it also has the pseudo shift mode for moving through the gears yourself. This whole section right here is Softech fabric, and I love the brushed aluminum center console. I think it's a really, really interesting looking driver's cockpit. We'll take a look under our armrest. There's 2 cup holders right here, and then this does slide back. If you had the XLE, you would have power or heated seat switches right here, but that's not part of the LE package. So on LE you do not get heated seats. And then here are some cup holders. I'm sorry, this is an odds and ends tray. These are designed to go in here for different height cups. This would probably be the first thing I would lose. So I think they're kind of a waste of time, but this tray does come out. And then down in here we have a traditional 12 volt charger. So there's actually 3 different ways to plug in, plus wireless charging if you need to charge up your stuff. Take a look here at our passenger seat. Again, cloth seats, passenger assist grips, lighted vanity mirrors, visor extensions. A lot of standard features, as I've said a couple times. Nice size glove box. Does not have a lock on it. Our rear view mirror, this is going to be the standard day-night mirror. Up top we've got LED overhead lights. We've got our door lights. We've got our safety connect. So if you need help out on the road, push that button. Toyota will get you some help. And then here's our airbag monitoring system as well. They don't have a sunglass holder in the headliner on the Venza. But again, a lot of great features up top. Really love the dashboard. This is a 2-tiered. Again, this is all Softech fabric, and we do have airbags up on the dashboard. There's some speakers up in the dashboard. Let's go ahead and jump out and check out the back seat. So here's a look at the driver's compartment from the back seat. LE does not have a sunroof. That comes standard on an XLE or limited, or you can get the Skyview roof as well. So pockets on the backs of both seats here. Check out the legroom on the back of this seat. So I've got that front seat all the way back just for demonstration purposes, and I'll bet I have 4, maybe 5 inches of legroom behind this seat, so no problem for your backseat passengers. There are vents down here, but no temperature controls. And then way down on the floor down there, that's your charging ports. So 2.1 amps, 2 of them down there. As I mentioned before, there's bottle holders on the doors, brushed aluminum door handles, passenger assist dry cleaning hooks, and LED lighting overhead. And then your back seat does have a folding armrest with 2 cup holders. Bring that up. There's plenty of room for 3 adults back here. 3 seat belts. These seats back here actually fold down, so you can fold into the trunk like so. And then on the backs of the seats, there's tethers for child safety seats. We'll go ahead and jump out, check out the trunk, and see what we can find back there. Okay, heading into the trunk. This is a really nice large opening. Should be easy to get your cargo in and out. This is also a power lift gate. There's switches up here. You can also use your remote on your fob, and it also has the kick release as well. So lots of ways to open that up in the back. Now the LE edition does still come with the cargo cover, which if you're looking at a RAV4, you'd pay extra for that. So even though the base price is higher than a RAV4 hybrid, the level of standard equipment is also higher. There's cargo lights back here. This one does have the all-weather floor liners package. So that's $269. That includes this cargo cover and also the all-weather floor liners for all 4 seating positions. Take a look underneath here. We've got our storage compartment. You can see there it's a temporary spare tire. There's plenty of room underneath here for emergency equipment, jumper cables and such. And then underneath here is where your jack is all stowed away. So I'm really surprised by how much space is underneath this area. Definitely a great place for, like I say, your emergency equipment. Now this cargo cover is removable. You don't need tools. It's just friction fit, so you just squeeze it like that and out it comes. And it actually will stow below the floor down underneath here. So if you're not using it regularly, you can store it underneath and get it out of the way. You can see those seats do fold down, so you've got a 60-40 fold down. And I just want to demonstrate a couple things about those seats that I think are really great. They actually recline. So right now you can see there's about 3 inches of room right there. And so you can actually bring it back and recline it. So both of these seats are reclined right now, or you can bring that up into more of an upright position. Really great feature. They also fold down, and you don't have to take off the headrest to get them to fold down all the way. They just drop down like so. We'll go ahead and do this one too. Boom. And there's still room down here for storage, even when those seats are folded down. And then take a look at how much room there is. I think you could probably get a single air mattress in here if you wanted to do an overnight camp trip or something like that, or you're spending the night in a way station. Plenty of room back there for that. And then to close it up, you can either kick or push the button, and away it goes. Okay, under the hood on the Venza, this is Toyota's 2.5 liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine. It's a 16 valve engine, and it's connected to a CVT automatic transmission. The engine and the transmission have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. And then on this side is where we've got our electric motor and our hybrid system. Now again, this is all-wheel drive, but the back wheels are powered by electric motors just like the front. So the hybrid system, that has an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty. The hybrid battery is actually 10 years, 150,000 miles. So Toyota really stands behind their hybrid technology. Also, you do get Toyota Care, and that's going to cover your basic maintenance. So your fluid top offs, your oil changes, your tire rotations. Toyota is going to cover that for 2 years or 25,000 miles. So the fuel economy on this is combined city and highway is going to be 39 miles per gallon. Really terrific gas mileage out of a vehicle of this size and capabilities.